Today I will discuss colligative property. Now in this class I only explain that mathematical expression of different colligative property. That graph of this colligative property also important. In next class I will explain that graph and that physical interpretation. Today only mathematical expression of different colligative property. First, what is colligative property? Now it is the property of dilute solution of a non-volatile and non-electrolyte solute whose value only depends on the number of solute particle but not on the nature of the solute particle. It is called that colligative property. It is the property of dilute solution. So first point you have to remember, dilute solution of a non-volatile non-electrolyte solute. So second point, non-volatile non-electrolyte solute, because if it is electrolyte or volatile it will shows abnormal colligative property. So in colligative property definition you have to mention solute must be non-volatile and non-electrolyte whose value depends on the number of solute particle, not on the nature of solute particle. So 10 molecule of glucose and 10 molecule of urea, they have same colligative property. Two solute different, but as the number of particle is same, so in that solution it contain 10 molecule of glucose molecule. Another solution contain 10 molecule of urea molecule. Both will shows same colligative property, because number of solute particle in both case is same. So there are total 4 colligative property. Relative lowering of vapor pressure. Relative lowering of vapor pressure. Now first you have to learn what is vapor pressure. Now when a liquid and its vapor are in equilibrium, when a liquid and its vapor are in equilibrium, then the pressure exerted by that vapor over the liquid is called vapor pressure. Now first one, relative lowering of vapor pressure. So P naught A, now vapor pressure of pure solvent, P naught A. Pa, vapor pressure of solution. So del P, now lowering of vapor pressure. Vapor pressure of a solution is less than that pure solvent, vapor pressure of pure solvent. So del P, that lowering of vapor pressure, that means P naught A minus Pa, lowering of vapor pressure. And relative lowering of vapor pressure, relative lowering of vapor pressure, that equal to del P by P naught A. Relative lowering of vapor pressure is del P by P naught A. Now according to Raoult's law, that the relative lowering of vapor pressure is equal to the mole fraction of solute. According to Raoult's law, relative lowering of vapor pressure is equal to the mole fraction of solute. That is mathematical expression of relative lowering of vapor pressure. Del P by P naught A equal to Xi B. Now Xi B, mole fraction of solute. Now for this colligative property we have to apply that different concentration term. I already have one video over on that that different concentration term or term expressing the concentration of solution. Go through that one, because here we have to apply that molarity, molality, mole fraction, all these concentration term. So their expression we have to remember first and their definition. So mole fraction, Xi B, mole fraction of solute, and Xi b equal to Nb by Na plus Nb, where Na mole of solvent and Nb mole of solute. Always remember A stands for solvent, B stands for solute. So that is the mathematical expression of relative lowering of vapor pressure. Second one, elevation of boiling point. Elevation of boiling point. Now del Tb equal to Kb into m. Now here del Tb, that is elevation of boiling point. Elevation of boiling point. That means del Tb equal to Tb dash minus Tb. Tb dash, now boiling point of solution, and Tb equal to boiling point of solvent, pure solvent, and that Kb evoluoscopic constant or molar elevation constant, evoluoscopic constant or molar elevation constant, and m molality of the solution. That Kb molar elevation constant or evoluoscopic constant. Kb molar elevation constant or evoluoscopic constant. Kb equal to R Tb square 1000 LV. Now that LV, latent heat of vaporization. LV, latent heat of vaporization. Now LV equal to del H vaporization by Ma, enthalpy of vaporization by that molar mass of solvent. LV equal to del H vaporization by Ma. So that is evoluoscopic constant, and that m molality Wb into 1000 by Mb into Wa. Actually, mainly in that board exam, that numerical asks from that part. So for that you have to remember all these expression properly, then only you able to do that numerical. That's why all these formula are very important. Try to remember all these formula, and in solution all numerical are formula based. If you know that formula properly, you can easily do that numerical. Okay, so that is elevation of boiling point. Third one, depression of freezing point. Now elevation of boiling point and depression of freezing point, that similar type of expression. Depression of freezing point. Now delta Tf equal to Kf into m. Delta Tf equal to Kf into m. Again delta Tf, that depression of freezing point, delta Tf depression of freezing point, Kf molar depression constant, or that cryoscopic, cryoscopic, cryoscopic constant, molar elevation constant or cryoscopic constant. Now delta Tf equal to Tf minus Tf dash, where Tf, that freezing point of pure solvent, and Tf dash freezing point of solution. So freezing point of solution is less than that pure solvent. Freezing point of solution is less than pure solvent. Remember that. Now Kf R Tf square 1000 that L that fusion LF. Now enthalpy of that LF, latent heat of fusion, equal to enthalpy of fusion by molar mass of solvent. That LF, latent heat of fusion, LF, that is latent heat of fusion. Latent heat of fusion equal to del HF by Ma. Latent heat of fusion equal to del HF by Ma. And molality the same, we already discussed in that elevation of boiling point. So last colligative property, osmotic pressure. So before that osmotic pressure, first you have to learn what is osmosis. Just remember this diagram. See, this one SPM, semi-permeable membrane. To that compartment separated by that SPM, semi-permeable membrane. This side solvent, this side solution, or you can say solution of lower concentration, and this side solution of higher concentration. So this side solvent or solution of lower concentration, this side solution or that solution of higher concentration. Now what is osmosis? Now passage of solvent molecule from solvent to solution through semi-permeable membrane. It is the passage of solvent molecule through semi-permeable membrane from solvent to solution, or lower concentration to higher concentration, or passage of solvent molecule from lower concentration to higher concentration. Now what is osmotic pressure? Now the minimum pressure applied to the solution side to stop the process of osmosis, that is called osmotic pressure. The minimum pressure applied to the solution side or that higher concentration solution side to stop the process of osmosis, that is called osmotic pressure. And if we apply more pressure than the osmotic pressure, then what happened? Now solvent molecule will move from solution to solvent. That means the direction will be reversed. It is called reverse osmosis. So what is reverse osmosis? Now if we apply that pressure in the solution side more than the osmotic pressure, if we apply pressure on the solution side more than the osmotic pressure, then what happened? Now solvent molecule will move from that solution to solvent, that is reverse of that osmosis. It is called reverse osmosis. That direction is reverse. Now for osmotic pressure, expression C, pi equal to CRT. Pi osmotic pressure, C molar concentration, R universal gas constant, and T temperature in Kelvin. Temperature in Kelvin. T temperature in Kelvin. So here we discuss all that mathematical expression of colligative property. Physical interpretation and that graph in another class we will discuss. Today this much.